because there are questions to be asked. Who released them? Who had held them captive? What happened to these people? There are still others who are still missing. Definitely, I think on the dailies they indicate that Steve Mbisi, who was abducted on December 17th in Mlolongo, is still missing. So we may be wishing each other Happy New Year, but there's still many questions that linger. And are you satisfied with the release of the 5, Bwana Manduku?
Once again, morning viewers, and let me take this opportunity to wish our viewers a happy and prosperous New Year 2025. In Ndimuli, it is a very sad moment today when we celebrate, yes, the release of some of our sons who had been abducted, but still ask ourselves, how come in a country which prides itself as being democratic, which follows the rule of law, and which increasingly is becoming a focal point for international attention in matters governance, we can celebrate the return of our children without condemning the abduction. It is even more worrying to me, Mr. Ndimuli, when I heard His Excellency the President saying that he was not aware of what happened. It was even more worrying when the Inspector General of Police himself distanced his people from these abductions, whereas everyone in Kenya suspects that it is the police. Now, you ask yourself, if the head of state is not aware, if the police is not aware, is there a parallel system that is running this country? How do we guarantee safety of other people, given that the police cannot guarantee safety, your own safety? And so in as much as we thank God that these young people have been released, we should be worried. We should be a very worried lot. Secondly, I think we are radicalizing these young people. Don't forget that there are between 8 and 10 million of such young people in this country today. And so if you abduct 5, 6, 10, 20, you still have 9 million plus. I can tell you these young people today are going to be heroes. They'll be seen as heroes. And they're going to give an impetus to their fellow comrades to see this as an act of heroism. And so in as much as we want to stop young people from doing whatever they do on social media, we should do it in a very decent way, not through abductions. Abductions only made them harden. Look at the case of the young Turks of the 1990s. Mm-hmm. We had people like Raila Odinga, James Orengo, Martin Shikuku, Gitobu Manyara, Kiraitu Murungi. Look at them 30 years later. Because of the hard stand that the government took at that time, they became heroes and later on ended up being leaders in this country. And so you cannot treat dissent or perceived dissent through abductions. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If there's a problem, there must be another way of dealing with it, not through abductions.
Okay. Professor Gola, by yesterday morning, women went to the streets.